Okay, so we're doing Here and Now, and like I said, Here and Now is my least favorite Nickelback album, honestly. Like, it's got some really good songs on it, it's also got some not good songs on it. I say least favorite, I mean least favorite from Silver Side Up onwards. I don't include Curb in the State. Curb is obviously my least favorite Nickelback album, and The State is obviously my second worst. But like, from Silver Side Up era onwards, of the true Nickelback era, Here and Now is my least favorite. So, let's see. So first up is This Means War. This Means War I do actually love, honestly. Is it God tier or is it Here We Fucking Go? Here we fucking go for This Means War. You went and brought a knife to an all-out gunfight, and the only thing to save is the banner that you wave to be wrapped around your grave. I wish I could do the voice. Like, he has such a gravelly voice, and honestly, I think Chad has lost that since he had his vocal surgery, which is such a shame. Like, he can't do the low notes anymore, which is so sad. That might be what ended up giving us Get Rollin', because he just can't do the gravel anymore, which is a shame. But I mean, obviously his health is more important. But like the gravel, the rasp on This Means War, it's like the only thing to save is the banner that you wave to be wrapped around your grave. Love it. I do love This Means War, but I'm gonna give it Here We Fucking Go. Bottoms Up. Bottoms Up is just a song about getting drunk. It's they love a song about getting drunk. Um, that one, Vegas Bomb, they love it. I'm gonna give Nickelbop to Bottoms Up. I do really like it. Really fun song live. Everyone gets hype. Everyone sings along when it's live. Um, Another round, filler up, hammer down, grab a cup, bottoms up. Love it. Yeah, bottoms up is a nickelback. Is a nickelback. A nickelback? Yeah, it's a nickelback. When we stand together, oh God. Hey yeah 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 yeah. Elvis without the tassels. I'm not ranking it as meh. It's probably on par with If Today Was Your Last Day for just being a bit cringe. It's their song about being eco-friendly and like saving the planet. And like I totally agree with that message, 100%. But it's just a bit meh. Like, and the lyrics, man, like, hey, yeah, 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 we must stand together, hand in hand forever. There's no giving in, that's when we all win. Like, what is this? The Disney Channel Friends for Change? Like, Send It On was a better song than this. I'm sorry, it's just not that good. The video was good because it was very yellow, and I love a yellow video. Again, Greatest Day by Take That. Um, I love a yellow video, but Stay With Me by You Meet Six, yellow video. But yeah, no, not a fave. But I just feel bad if I ranked it as meh. Honestly, I would feel bad about that. But like, it's not their best work. Midnight Queen, you brought me Nickelback. I am so sorry. Of all of their songs that aren't on Curb in the State, Midnight Queen is my least favorite Nickelback song. Uh, as in, my least favorite Silver Side Up onwards Nickelback song. I don't like Midnight Queen at all. I think it's so bad. I just, ugh, no. No. It's not Midnight Rain, I tell you that. No, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. She's my midnight queen. No. No, no, I hate it. Gotta get me some. I can't even remember how the song goes. That's not great. Do I recognize the lyrics? Oh my god, I genuinely barely remember this song. So I'm guessing it's gonna have to go in May because I forgot that you existed. I can't remember how it goes, so that's not great. Um, yeah, I'll go with May because I'm gonna have to go and listen to that because I don't remember it at all. Lullaby. Lullaby is god tier. Lullaby is their like don't commit suicide song. Um, it's like, and I remember a lot of people said that like even people who didn't like Nickelback said that they heard this song and that it like really helped them because it is a really really beautiful song. It's like just give it one more try for a lullaby and turn this up on the radio. If you can hear me now, I'm reaching out to let you know that you're not alone. And if you can't tell, I'm scared as hell that I can't reach you on the telephone. So just close your eyes because baby, here comes a lullaby. It's a beautiful song. It's so beautiful. Um, Definitely worth a listen. Like the verse is, I know the feeling of finding yourself stuck out on the ledge, and there ain't no healing from cutting yourself with the jagged edge. And I'm telling you that it's never that bad. Take it from someone who's been where you're at. You're laid out on the floor, and you're not sure you can take this anymore. And then Please let me take you out of the darkness and into the light, because I have faith in you that you're going to make it through another night. Stop thinking about the easy way out. There's no need to go and blow the candle out because you're not done. You're far too young, and the best is yet to come. Oh, oh, it's so emotional. It's so good. I love it. I love it. The original Forever Winter. Kiss It Goodbye. Kissing it goodbye, my brain breaks because I can't remember which version is Nickelback and which version is Hannah Montana. Because she has a song called Kiss It Goodbye. And that, what one? What one is what? I can hear Nickelback like, Kiss it goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, yeah, okay, right, yeah, I remember. Kiss It Goodbye is probably meh, honestly. Like, it's not one that I really listen to that much. Trying not to love you only goes so far, and trying not to miss you is tearing me apart. Can't see the silver lining from down here on the floor, and I just keep on trying, but I don't know what for because trying not to love you only makes me love you more. Nickelback. Yeah, no, love that song. Yeah, not a fave, but I love that song. Really, really nice little cloying love song. They have to have at least one cloying love song per album. Like they've had "Never Gonna Be Alone," "Try Not to Love You," "Far Away." Like they have to have a cloying love song per album. So that was the one for Here and Now, but it was actually good. So holding on to heaven, holding on to you is like holding on to heaven. Nickelbop as well. Yeah, no, I actually really like that song. Everything I Want to Do. That doesn't even ring a bell either. What are these songs? You and Me Sitting in a Tree, Fucking. She'll do any not. Oh, she'll do every naughty thing that I want. My baby, she's up for anything I want to do. She's a giver and it gets it off. My baby, she's into everything I want to do. Yeah, no, okay, I remember it now. Um, Probably Elvis Without the Tassels for that one. Um, sh- You and Me Sitting in a Tree, Fucking is so cringe. I can't even go. Right? It's there with next go round for the cheesiest sex lyrics I've ever heard. Like, goodbye, please stop doing this. Don't ever let it end. Probably Nickelbop. I would say it's kind of in the same as like Hold On to Heaven. So yeah. Okay, well that was Here and Now, which is, like I said, my least favourite of the Silver Side Up post era. Um but yeah, no. Some good songs in that album, just a lot of not great ones as well. So their next album was No Fixed Address, I'm sure. Yeah, No Fixed Address was next. So, right. No Fixed Address. Million Miles an Hour. Million Miles an Hour! Nickelbop for Million Miles an Hour. Oh, what is that? What are the lyrics? Because actually, I can't remember how they go. Insanity is setting in, reality is getting thin, the universe just started slowing down, and yet suddenly we're traveling a million miles an hour. Yeah, actually, should that be Here We Fucking Go? You know what, I'm doing it. Here We Fucking Go for Million Miles an Hour, because I actually forgot how good that song is now I'm thinking about it. Feet all fucking bulletproof. Yeah, nah, Here We Fucking Go for Million Miles an Hour, actually. I was wrong, I made a mistake. Edge of a Revolution, like I said, not a good opener for a concert, but it is a great song. Standing on the edge of a revolution, revolution, revolution. No, we won't give up, we won't go away, cause we're not about to live in this mass delusion. No, we don't wanna hear another word you say, cause you know they're all just spinning on mass confusion. We can't turn back, we can't turn away, cause this time we are relying on the last solution. No, we don't lay down and accept our fate, standing on the edge of a revolution. Also, like, hey, hey, just obey your secret safe with the NSA and God we trust or the CIA, standing on the edge of a revolution. Here we fucking go. Actually, here we fucking go. It doesn't work as an opener for a concert, but see if they played it like third, we all would have been bopping. If they'd given us Burn It to the Ground and then Edge of Revolution, we would have been bopping. I remember people complained, right, about Edge of Revolution and then Feed the Machine because they were like, why are Nickelback getting involved in politics? Like, why are they being woke? And it's like, if you thought for a second that Nickelback weren't, like, into politics, you were crazy from the beginning. Like they had songs about saving the planet all the way back on this album. They had a whole video about like people who fought for their rights and for freedom on this album. Like in 2000 and what was that? What did we say that was? 2008? Like no, it wasn't. It was 2005. 2005. So way back in 2005, they had a whole music video about people that stood up for their rights, like Nelson Mandela and Rosa Parks. And you're going to turn around in Edge of a Revolution and Feed the Machine and start moaning about them being political? Maybe you should listen to the fucking band, right? Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. What are you waiting for? Um, bit cheesy. Gonna say Elvis without tassels for what you're waiting for. It's one of the cloying love songs, I have to say. Actually, yeah, is it the cloying love song of? It's the cloying love song of No Fixed Address. Yeah, She Keeps Me Up is the song that sounds like it's got Avril Lavigne on it, but it's not. But it sounds so much like Avril Lavigne, which is wild considering her and Chad were married and are still besties. But like, it sounds so much like her. Because there's a girl in it going like, she keeps me up, I keep you up all night, all night, all night, all night. And it sounds so much like her, but it isn't. But She Keeps Me Up as a jam. Nickelbop or Here We Fucking Go. Actually, you know what? Here We Fucking Go for She Keeps Me Up. I love that song. So catchy. So catchy. Funky little monkey, she's a twisted sister. Everybody wants to be the sister's mister. Coca-Cola and roller coaster, love her even though I'm not supposed to. Like, come on. That's so good. That is so good. I love that song. Yeah, no, all the love for She Keeps Me Up. Make me believe again. Not quite as cloying as What Are You Waiting For? I'm gonna give it Nickelback. But it is another cloying love song, but not as cloying as What Are You Waiting For? What Are You Waiting For and Does Heaven Even Know You're Missing are pretty much the same song, which probably says a lot about my feelings on Does Heaven Even Know You're Missing. Satellite. I'll be your satellite. Elvis without the tassels for Satellite. Not my fave. Get 'em up. Oh my god. Right, no, here we fucking go. Get 'em up. Get 'em up. Get 'em up is a song about a bank heist. So it's like all about them getting ready for the bank heist, right? And they're like, they go in and they say like, um, this is a robbery, now get down on the floor. We're here for all the shit that you don't need no more. We want your cash, open the safe, get off the phone. Don't be a hero when you might just make it home. Get 'em up, then get down, reach for the sky, then go ahead and kiss the ground, get 'em up. So it's all about them doing a bank robbery, right? But then in the last bridge, or like the last verse, they go, the only thing I wish that one of us had known that it was Sunday and the goddamn bank was closed. Too bad we didn't see the cops across the street. We dropped our guns and tried to run, and then went all our dreams. So they tried to rob a bank, but they decided to rob it on a Sunday and it was closed. I'm just like, that's so funny. Like, what a great idea for a song. It's like, I just imagine like GTA and like Trevor and Michael showing up to like rob the place and it's shut. Like, come on, incredible. They had this whole thing planned out and they forgot to check the opening hours of the bank. Incredible. The Hammer's Coming Down, God tier. I love this song. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorites ever that they've done, right? I love The Hammer's Coming Down. This is the calm before the coming storm. This is the red sky morning without warning. Now this is the fight that we've been waiting for. And there's no sense in running. The hammer's coming down, down. The hammer's coming down, down. The hammer's coming down. Love it. I love that song so much. I miss you so, so I do. I miss you so, so I do. Um, Elvis Without the Tassels probably for Miss You. Like, I feel like I just can't put it in Nickelback. Like, no, I just can't. I can't, in good conscience, put it on Nickelback. I'm so sorry to that song. But, oh, it's a bit repetitive. Got Me Running Round, featuring Flow Rider of all people. Nickelback. Got Me Running Round is really fun. She got me running round and round. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun song. That's all I got to say about that one. Sister Sin. She said, in case you haven't noticed, I've played second fiddle to the bottle a little too long. Incredible lyrics. Nickelback. I actually really like that song. Sister Sin. Yeah. Great song. Great song. Okay, so that is No Fixed Address. So we're moving on to Feed the Machine. Addressing those beneath from high above. Convincing his belief from what you love. Painting every hook with filthy lines. Another charlatan to idolize. Is this impression just in my mind, just in my mind, just in my mind? No more questions, get back in line, just get back in line. You pay with your life, the duller the night, the longer it takes. But now what you turn, the ashes will burn and wither away. Leaving your bones out on the stones, picking them clean. And carving the truth, they're harvesting you to feed the machine. Feed the Machine is so good. It's so good. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it God tier, actually. I love Feed the Machine. Yep, I'm giving it God tier. Like I said earlier, like some people were like, "Oh, why are they being political? Like, why are they getting involved in politics?" Like, shut up. And then people are like, "Oh, but they're Canadian," and it's like, yeah, as if anybody like, do you really think that people outside of America aren't allowed to hate the government as well? Like, I'm British. I hate our government. Like, I think lots of people in lots of countries hate their government. And I'm not anti-establishment or anything. Like, I would like our government if they were actually good at their jobs and did anything, but they don't. So no, Feed the Machine is great. Absolute bop. Coin for the ferryman. I'm gonna give coin for the ferryman. Here we fucking go. That was one of those ones I read the title and I was like, I'm gonna love this one, and I do. I do. Need a coin for the ferryman. That's the thing that makes me laugh though, right? So it's like coin for the ferryman, right? But like the way that Chad sings it is like furryman. And I don't know why he sings it like that, but like it makes me laugh so much. It's like, we need a coin for the furryman. It's like, what is the furryman? You need a coin for the furryman, the furryman. So funny. It just, oh, it makes me laugh so much. But it's a great song. It's so good. The dice that we've been rolling with our lives are better stolen when you're walking through the fire for fun. Tidal wave of motion you can have from the explosion in 3, 2, 1. We're smoking dynamite, too many fuses to light. Gonna steal, beg, and bar. It's so good. It's so good. Remember the song on oh so Song on Fire is the cloying love song of Feed the Machine. Song on Fire is I'm so sorry. I really don't like Song on Fire. It's just so cheesy. It's just so cheesy. I could set this song on fire, send it up in smoke. What is it? What is it? What is the line? I could set the song on fire, send it up in smoke. I could throw it in the river, watch it sinking slowly, tie the pages to a plane and send it to the moon, play it for the world, but it won't mean much unless I sing this song to you. Like, I like the concept of, like, I could write a song, but, like, you won't, like, it won't mean anything unless I actually sing it to you. Like, fine. Play it for the world, but it won't mean much unless I sing this song to you. I like as a line. It's the rest of it. Like, Set it on fire, send up in smoke, throw it in the river, watch it sink, tie the pages to a plane and send it to the moon. Drives, I hate that line so much. It's like, send it to the moon. I'm like, shut up.
Don't get mad at me, guys, but I kind of sent a bunch of stuff to the moon while you guys were in the house. A bunch of baby ducks. Send them to the moon. Soda machine that doesn't work. Send them to the moon.
You drill bit! What else did you send?
Ugh, no, I don't like Song on Fire. No, it's a skip. It's a big old skip for me. Also, Send It to the Moon just makes me think of regular show. Yeah, Song on Fire is the cloying love song of Feed the Machine. Okay, next up we have Must Be Nice. Oh my god, Must Be Nice is so random. Like, it's such a bizarre song. Like, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack wound up with a broken neck. Humpty Dumpty, do your thing. Daddy gonna buy you a diamond ring. It's so random. It's like a rap. It's weird. Oh, it must be nice to spend each day in paradise. You wonder why you never failed. Your life's a goddamn fairy tale. I do like it though. It's just a really weird song for Nickelback. I'm like, why are you rapping? Why are you rapping? I'm gonna put it in Nickelback because it's fun. It's a fun song. It's just odd. Odd. After the Rain. After the Rain's nice. Like, it's pretty. And no, it's pretty. It is actually really pretty. I'm gonna give it Here We Fucking Go. It's a really pretty song. Yeah. I'm gonna give it Here We Fucking Go. Have to come after the rain. I'm like, I love when Chad does a riff. Rain. Um, For the River. Ooh, For the River. I'm running for the river. 'Cause the river's been high and there's no going back. They'll never catch me. I'm running. Very, very reminiscent of Where Do I Hide thematically. It sounds like the sequel to Where Do I Hide? Like he was looking for somewhere to hide and then he runs to the river, you know what I mean? It is basically someone on the run from the law, is the idea of the song, so pretty much the same idea as Where Do I Hide? Knucklebop. Yeah. Knucklebop. Knucklebop for the River. What's next? Home, I think, is one of Nickelback's most underrated songs. No one ever talks about Home, and like, I love it so much. It's probably one of my most played Nickelback songs, like, ever. So it has to be God tier. It has to be God tier. I love Home. I don't know, why does no one talk about this song? Why does no one talk about this song? Why did they not release it as a single? Or did they? I don't know. I don't know what the sing. I know Feed the Machine was a single. I can't remember what else was a single from this album. Probably Song on Fire because they always have to release their cloying love songs. Anyway, if they didn't release Home as a single, they should have because it was so good. Home ain't what I call it when I'm the only ghost walking through the hallways. The pain gets so much clearer when the one to blame is standing in the mirror. This fool, this liar, lit a match and set his life on fire. I guess I'd rather be alone in a house that's not a home. It's so good. Oh my god, it's one of their best. Yeah, not Home is one of their best songs. Absolutely god tier. God tier. The Betrayal Act 3. This is so weird, right? So they've got the Betrayal Act 3 and then they've got the Betrayal Act 1, but there's no Act 2. I need to know. I've never found out the backstory of that, if there is one. Um, so, right, which one is which? Because I forget which one. I'm gonna have to play it because I can't remember which one's which. Okay, yeah, I remember. Right, yeah. So that's the Betrayal Act. So the Betrayal Act 3 is the really hard one. You just betrayed, you just betrayed. Um, Nickelback. Yeah, the Betrayal Act 3 is really good. Um, I don't think I would rank it as high as Coin for the Ferryman, but it is a really good song. It's quite reminiscent of This Means War. Like it's quite a hard sound for them. I like it though. Like it's very raspy, very growly, especially for Chad considering he lost his ability to growl. I'm pretty sure that was before this album came out. Um But, although I think, yeah, I'm thinking like the backing vocals is like "You just betrayed," which are like really raspy. I think is Ryan Peake. From the sound of it, I would say that's Ryan. Ryan Peake. First of all, gorgeous. He is so good looking. Second of all, he has a gorgeous voice. And I've been at concerts before where they've let him do a solo and like, oh my god, like I die when Ryan Peake sings. He did a cover of Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, and I was just like he gets Chad calls him Mr. Peake, and like as soon as he's like, here's Mr. Peake, me and my mom are like, Mr. Peake! We love him. We love Ryan Peake so much. I love Ryan. He's so good. He's got such a great voice. He's so pretty. I love him. Silent Majority. What if the Silent Majority wasn't silent anymore? Another little political song for them off Feed the Machine. They were angry. I mean, this isn't. When did this come out? When did this album release? Um, 2017. So we're just after the election of Trump. So it's not really surprising. Like I know they're Canadian, but like we were all suffering. Like we were all suffering. The election of Trump affected everyone in the West. None of us were having a good time when that happened. So, like, I'm not surprised that they were releasing a political album in the wake of that nonsense. Um, so yeah, what if we all stand up? What if we don't give in? What if we trade it all complacency for a voice that won't be ignored? How can we just give up? How can we just give in? What if the silent majority wasn't silent anymore? So again, another song about how, a group of thoughtful, committed citizens can save the world. If you stand up and you make a noise, you can make change. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give it Nickelback. Every time we're together, uh, every time we're together is kind of verging on cloying, but like it's not cloying, but it's definitely like in the stratosphere. Although lyrically it's very photograph because it's like I'm back in my hometown, Main Street's dying now. It's like there's nothing left, no more high school grounds. They tore that building down and everything with it I miss. I call up my own friends, so long, my old friends, so long since I've seen them. Feels like we were back there instantly to meet. We'd all meet at Sean's, the backyard fire's on, we all start telling tales of how life used to be. So like it's very thematically, very lyrically similar to Photograph. Cause you should have seen the size of the guys we were fighting, and we shouldn't be alive at the speeds we were driving. But Mama always taught us to never tell a lie. And every 10-yard pass always turned into 20. Every girl we were with never cost any money, and we drank more tequila than any man alive. And the story goes on. It gets a little better every time we're together. Yeah, like very thematically similar to Photograph. I'm gonna give it Nickelback as well. And the Betrayal Act 1 is it's an instrumental and it's very pretty. There's something very Celtic fantasy about it. And if you know me, you know that I am Celt. Like I love Celtic music and very far down my family tree. My family come from Ulster, but like I don't know. I don't know if I am descended from actual Celts. I don't have a clue. But I absolutely love Celtic music. I've always been really into like my Celtic history and Celtic art, and just it's just a thing I'm really into. And that song has big Celtic vibes. So for me, it's a here we fucking go because it's beautiful. Do I listen to that often? No, because sometimes you want to listen to a song and sing and there's no lyrics, but it's like it's great. It's a fantastic piece of music, and if I'm wanting to just listen to Celtic music, then yeah, like I haven't listened to him in years though. What was his name? Adrian von Ziegler on YouTube wrote Celtic instrumental music, and honestly, the best feeling in the world is just lying in the bath listening to that. I just never feel so free. Okay, so that is up to Feed the Machine. So now I need to go to my other one to Get Rollin because Get Rollin isn't on this list. So bear with while I go get it. Okay, so Get Rollin. So they released Get Rollin in November of last year, and like I couldn't believe it because like well, I'd heard San Quentin, right, when there was a single, and I was like, San Quentin is very, very much what you would expect from Nickelback. But then I saw the album cover and I was like, that's not what I would expect from Nickelback. Like it's yellow, it's got a Volkswagen camper van on it and palm trees and like big bubble 70s bubble writing, and I'm like, I I wouldn't expect that from Nickelback. Their album covers are usually quite dark and gritty, or like All the Right Reasons has like a car on it. Dark Horse has a kind of like stone symbol. Silver Side Up. What even is the picture on Silver Side Up? It's like beige. Oh right, it's just like an eye with a tear coming out of it. The Long Roads, it's like a big bridge. Here and Now, it's like a street corner. Like yeah, they're all quite dark images, and then Get Rollin' was this bright yellow 70s Volkswagen camper van effect with palm trees, and I was like, what? And when I listened to it, it turns out it's because this is basically an album of summer anthems. This album is not at all what I would have expected from Nickelback. It still sounds like Nickelback, don't get me wrong. Like it's still their sound. It's just very, very different from their other albums where all the songs in this are like, oh, there's only like one sad song on it, which is Steel Sour Us. Like every other song is upbeat and happy and like good vibes, and they're all very reminiscent of like this afternoon of this kind of like chill kind of like we're all hanging out, we're at the beach, like it's a real beat hilarious because it came out in November, like not the right time of year to release a summer anthems album, but like now that it's starting to get summer here, like I tell you, just like lying in my garden and the blazing sunshine listening to Tidal Wave, like this is the best vibes, and I'm so excited to listen to this album throughout the summer and just really embrace the summerness of it. And I tell you, when I get to my next Nickelback concert and they're playing songs from this album live, I'm going to be screaming from the top of my lungs because this album is fantastic. This album is so, so good. And I don't know what the wider Nickelback community think. I don't know if this is really what. If you're a hard rock fan, this album maybe isn't for you, but it is for me. It is very much for me. It's a little bit of me. So, right, let's get the um list up. San Quentin. So San Quentin is the one that doesn't fit, admittedly. San Quentin is like a classic Nickelback song. San Quentin is a jail. It's a very famous jail. So it's like another like On the Run from the Cops song. Um, kind of in the vein of like Get 'em Up, that kind of thing where you're committing a crime. So it's like I'll testify that I was right out of my mind. Let the record show I did it all for rock and roll, screaming every night, playing 25 to life. So somebody please keep me the hell out of San Quentin. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna give it Nickelbot. I'm gonna give it Nickelbot. But it was funny because like a second I heard it, I was like, it sounds so much like so many other Nickelback songs. But again, like I don't care because like that's why I'm here. But it was funny because that was their lead single, and I'm like, it sounds like every other Nickelback song. But then the rest of the album didn't, so I was so pleasantly surprised when I expected a whole album of San Quentin songs and discovered that it was not like that at all, and that like every other song on the album is like very different. I feel like San Quentin, it's so weird because they put it as the first, it's the lead single and it's the first song on the album. It's like get it out the way so we can get into the summer anthems. But I suppose for radio play, maybe you need a classic one, but like, I don't know. I find it weird. Skinny Little Missy, right? So Skinny Little Missy reminds me so much of She Gets Me Up because like She Gets Me Up has the line like funky little monkey, she's a twisted sister, and then this was like skinny little missy don't want no boyfriend, and I'm like, that's almost the same line. That's almost the same lyric. Skinny little missy don't want no boyfriend. Funky little monkey, she's a twisted sister. Like that's the same line. That's the same line. But whatever. Skinny little missy don't want no boyfriend. Skinny little missy don't waste no time. A pretty little face will never grace your bedroom. Cause skinny little missy is a friend of mine. But I'm gonna give it Elvis without the tassels. Did I spell that wrong again? How do you spell this word? Oh, see, now it's, oh, honestly, right, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna give it Elvis Without the Tassels purely because it is so similar to She Keeps Me Up, and I think She Keeps Me Up is better. They are very, very much the same song, but I prefer She Keeps Me Up, so I'm gonna give it Elvis Without the Tassels. But again, don't dislike it, it's just that it's not as good. Those Days is again another so funny. I didn't even think of this when I was listening to it. It's another photograph. It's another photograph. It's like, remember when the streetlights came on and we had to be home? Remember when Elm Street came on, couldn't watch it alone? Remember every prank call we made and Star 69? Remember trying to hit 88 to go back in time? Remember when they played Purple Rain to our first slow dance? Remember when we thought that first base was just holding hands? Those days come back in the dead of night. Those days feel like another life. What would you be doing back in those days? So it's another song about looking back on like your childhood and your teenage years. So like it's another photograph. I'm gonna give it Nickelback. Yeah, I'm gonna give it Nickelback. It's got really good vibes. High Time. High Time is going straight into God tier. I love this song. Cause it's high time you and I got rolling. Someplace else we just gotta be. And that beat up man I thought you thought was stolen. Looked like hell but felt like home to me. Like, I want to be in a Volkswagen camper van driving down the coast in the sunshine with like my bestie or like my boyfriend or whatever and like just sitting there like, cause it's high time you and I got rolling. Surfboards on the roof, even though I don't surf. We don't really get tidal waves to surf here. Like, it's just, oh, it's the best. It's such good vibes. It's such a great summer anthem. I love it. It makes me so happy. And like, you don't get a lot of Nickelback songs that make you feel happy. Like, you know what I mean? So many of them are sad. Like such a good song. And I'm like, I hope they play that live the next time I see them because I will be screaming at the top of my lungs like, "Time you and I got rolling!" Like, oh, I just love it. I love High Time. One of my favorites. Vegas Bomb. Vegas Bomb is basically bottoms up. But it's so fun. I'm gonna give it Here We Fucking Go. Like, it's another song about just getting drunk as hell. Ladies lining up, waving those pom poms, and out they come for another Vegas pom pom. Yeah, it's just a song about getting drunk again, but it's really fun. It's really fun. But it does remind me so much of Gather Round, Fill a Cup, Bottoms Up, whatever the lyrics are. Tidal Wave. Oh my god, Tidal Wave, Tidal Wave. Loving you is just like surfing on a tidal wave. Lost in one another, hoping never to be found. Loving you is just like surfing on a tidal wave. I love it so much. Tidal Wave is God tier. Tidal Wave is God tier. Another one, like, just lying on the beach on your towel with the waves crashing on the shore, feeling the sun on your skin, listening to Tidal Wave would absolutely be the best feeling in the world. I want to like go to Hawaii, sit on a beach, watch people surf, and listen to Tidal Wave. Like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. And the actual like sound of the song, it's amazing. I love Tidal Wave. I love Tidal Wave. Does Heaven Even Know You're Missing is the cloying love song of Get Rollin'. Does Heaven Even Know You're Missing because you came here straight from above? Did you come here straight from above? Did you choose to fall from grace and lose your wings to fall in love? Does heaven even know you're with me? And are we living on borrowed time? And if you're looking for a soul to save, it's not a problem, you can borrow mine. It's just so cheesy. It's so cheesy. Does heaven even know? Does heaven even know? I'm gonna give it Elvis Without the Tassels. I'm so sorry, but like it's just so cheesy. I don't hate it or anything. It's just so cheesy. So cheesy. Steel Still Rusts. I love this song. This is so good. So this is a song about like the dark side of joining the military is what this is, which definitely is not summer vibes, but you know. So it's like his grandmother told him, "Don't you dare sign up. They'll ship you away to places we ain't heard of. Get a degree and maybe be a doctor. Just ask your daddy. It won't matter once they got you." Lifetimes you could spend to find out what she meant. Her final dying breath, this is what she said. Long gone is the praise for those who fought for us. Ashes to ashes, turns out steel still rusts. Stone carved in your name, no one can really trust. Shoulder another soldier they stole from us. Don't ever bend, don't ever crawl. Supposed to stand and never fall. Long gone is the praise for those who fought for us. Ashes to ashes, turns out steel still rusts. So basically, the song is about how you join up for the military, like, no one's ever going to appreciate it. The government doesn't do anything for veterans anymore. And ultimately, you're just signing up for a life of misery, a life of killing, a life of watching your friends die, a life of mental torment when you come out of the army and you're stuck with flashbacks and PTSD and injuries. And basically, there's like no gratitude for anything that you do by joining the military. And it says, like, ultimately, steel still rusts. Really, really sad song. Forever feel the wounds that never heal when fallen friends are now a line of crosses in a field. It's so sad, but it's a beautiful song. So I'm gonna give it Here We Fucking Go. It's really good. It's really good. And like I love the lyrics. I love the message. I love it. Horizon, God tier. I love Horizon. Am I just chasing your love like it's just over the next horizon? I mean, these are the three. High Time, Tidal Wave, and Horizon are the three, like, proper summer anthems off this album. So you can see where I'm going with this, that, like, High Time, Tidal Wave, and Horizon, like, they're all beach themed, you know what I mean? Like, High Time, like, when the sea is high, Tidal Wave is a sea thing, Horizon is a sea thing, like, they're all sea related. And they're all summery, and this is my cardigan August and Betty. High time, tidal wave and horizon. Waiting on the other one to figure it out. So how long before the stars will all align? Or am I just chasing your love like it's just over the next horizon? Like, is it a bit cheesy? Yeah, but it's got such good vibes that I do not care. I love Horizon. Standing in the Dark. Standing in the Dark is really good. I really like this one. Oh, I mean, it's the actual like tune of this song that I love so much. It's not so much the lyrics, like the music. Thank God you found me because I'm broken and handing you my heart. When the night is surrounding, need your light around me, or else I'm just standing in the dark. When the night is surrounding, need your light around me, or else I'm just standing in the dark. It's so good. It's so good. My soul's got holes like a shotgun pattern on a highway sign. I love that. I love that. My soul's got holes like the shotgun pattern on a highway sign. That's poetry. To be fair, they do follow it up with the line, and the lazy on the radio can stick this damn rain where the sun don't shine. But like even that, it's like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. And it also has summer vibes, honestly. Like I know it's called Standing in the Dark, but like it feels summery. I'm gonna give it Here We Fucking Go for Standing in the Dark. My soul's got holes like a shotgun pattern on a highway sign. And the lady on the radio can stick this damn rain where the sun don't shine. Oh, everybody lies too much, hoping they can find true love. 'Cause hell is what we all go through to try and find an angel like you. So good. Oh, I love it. And then finally, Just One More, which is quite funny because it's the last song on the album, so it's like just one more song. Tell me, Lord, where my little angel go? 'Cause I'm down here alone. If you get room for just one more, I'm gonna give it Nickelback. I do really like Just One More. Look at that. There's not a bad song on Get Rollin'. Look, I don't have anything in me or You Brought Me Nickelback. Like, Get Rollin' is just an album of straight good songs. Get Rollin' is a fantastic album. Does that mean that it's better? Well, I don't know. Hold on. Where's my other one? So yeah, let's go over and see what like album did the best. So I think Get Rolling has done the best out of all of them because there is no Meh or You Brought Me Nickelback on the entire album like it is. I have ranked them all as good songs. But let's see what got so Carb is definitely the worst. Like Carb only has one nickel bop, and every other song's in the bottom tier. It's got four and You Brought Me Nickelback, five and Meh, two and Elvis Without the Tassels. And honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like I could put all of Carb, I could put all of these ones, and You Brought Me Nickelback. Like, and I kind of wonder if I should have done that to start with. Like I do, I just really really hate the Carb album and I could probably rank every song apart from these three, and You Brought Me Nickelback. But I wanted to try and be a little bit varied. Um, but Curb is definitely the worst. So then we've got The State. So The State has two and You Brought Me Nickelback, four and Meh, three and Elvis Without the Tassels, and only one in Nickelbop. So pretty much just as bad as Curb overall, actually. Like not quite as bad because it's got less than You Brought Me Nickelback. And I do say that like the songs on The State are far better than the songs on Carb. They're nowhere near as bad. But like ultimately it's still only got one Nickelbop and it's only got one more Elvis Without the Tassels. So not a great album overall for The State. So Silver Side Up. Silver Side Up, I'm actually surprised at how badly it's done because it's got two in God's Year, one in Here We Fucking Go, and two Nickel Bops, three in Elvis Without the Tassels, and then one in Meh. So like it's only well, yeah, it's only got one in the bottom two tiers, so that's pretty good for it. I suppose it's quite a short album. It's only got like 10 songs or something. So like there's only so many I can even rank. So no, Silver Side Up, I think, actually, considering the lack of songs on it, and Just For, we have to remember, is also a Silver Side Up song. So it's actually got three on Nickelbop. So it's got two God Tiers, one Here We Fucking Go, three Nickelbops, three Elves Without Tassels, and one Mess. So Silver Side Up, I think, actually has done really well. It's done really well. Uh, the Long Road, two God Tiers, three Here We Fucking Goes, four Nickelbops, two Elves Without the Tassels, and nothing in the bottom two tiers. So again, an album of straight good songs. It doesn't have any Meh or any You Brought Me Nickelback. So that, like I've said, The Long Road is my favourite Nickelback album. Although to be honest, I think Get Rolling is come in at a very close second. And I think we can probably see from why, because I've ranked them both all the songs in the top four tiers. So yeah, The Long Road is a fantastic album. All the Right Reasons has got two God Tier, two Here We Fucking Goes, five Nickel Bops, one Elvis Without Tassels, and one Meh. So it's done slightly worse because it does have a Meh on it. But it has done quite well in the top three tiers because it's got two, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. It's got nine songs in the top three tiers, so that's pretty good. Um, Dark Horse, two God Tiers, two Here We Fucking Goes, four Nickel Bops, nothing in Elvis Without the Tassels, but it does have two in the bottom two tiers. It's got Sex and Meh, and then Never Gonna Be Alone, and You Brought Me Nickelback. So, like, that one's definitely done worse because it has got songs in the and it's got a song in both of the bottom tiers. That's not great for it. Here and Now, I did say is like my least favorite post um Silver Side Up album, and I think that is quite clear because I've only got one God Tier, one Here We Fucking Go, four Nickel Bops, two in Elvis Without the Tassels, two in Met, and one in You Brought Me Nickelback. So we've got five songs in the bottom three tiers. So it has, I think that's quite clear then, because in terms of the bottom two tiers, it has done worse than any of the other post Silver Side Up albums. It's the only album it's the only album that's got multiple songs in the Met tier, and it's got like yeah, no, yeah. I think that's quite clear then that Here and Now is my least favourite because it's got three songs in the bottom two tiers. It's done worse than all the others, so I was right. Here and Now is their worst album, post Silver Side Up onwards. So for No Facts Address, we've got one in God tier, four Here We Fucking Goes. That's actually, I'm surprised at that. I didn't realise, wow, that's quite good. Look at that. Four Here We Fucking Goes, 3 Nickelbops. It does have 3 in Elvis Without the Tassels, but it doesn't have any in the bottom 2 tiers. So actually, No Fixed Address comes out as one of their best albums according to this list because it's got nothing in the bottom 2 tiers. And it's got four Here We Fucking Goes. So No Fixed Address is actually one of their best albums, as it turns out, by this scientific study. And then Feed the Machine, we've got 2 God Tier, 3 Here We Fucking Goes, 5 Nickelbops, and then 1 in May. Nothing in Elvis with the Tassels or You Brought Me Nickelback, but we do have 1 in May for Song on Fire. But it's actually done really well as well, because it's got 5 in the top 2 tiers, and it's got 10 songs in the top 3 tiers. So yeah, it's oh yeah. So other than Meh, I've ranked everything from from Feed the Machine in the top in the top 3 tiers. So without Song on Fire, the entire album would be in the top 3 tiers, which would actually make it their strongest album if it wasn't for Song on Fire. God damn it, Song on Fire, you ruined everything. Yeah, that's so crazy. If it wasn't for Song on Fire, Feed the Machine would actually have come out as their highest ranked album in my tier list. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, anyway, there we go. So that is my ultimate ranking of all the Nickelback songs. I hope you've had a good time. I certainly have. I'm going to save this so I can post it once I've got the videos done. Um, yeah, so thanks for coming, and I will see you in whatever I post next. Bye, everyone.